Hello, welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So today I'm going to be talking about a recent series that I just completed. It's called Lonely Heart, Deadly Heart, and this series was written by Mary Monroe. So Mary Monroe is one of my favorite authors. I love her stories. She finds ways to write these stories where I am laughing so hard from the beginning to the end. But she tackles serious matters in her stories, but it's written in a way where as a reader you can enjoy it without feeling a bit of when you're reading certain things that's a bit not the most pleasant thing to read. But I picked up this new series, expecting her typical kind of storylines where very southern or roots women and aggressive women, and I got not what I expected. So in the story, the first one is called Every Woman's Dream, and this is young girls, and they are in the beginning. The first book, they started when they're in high school, and they are in the beginning taking advantage of men. They joined an online thing. Well, no, this one was online. Sorry, it wasn't an online thing, but it was something that was basically the time that it happened. To meet men, but they were meeting men, they were taking advantage, and there was a bit of a karma. So from that, their life just went out of control, and they never quite had control over their life. Their one ended up getting married early, the other one ended up taking care of her stepmom, who basically took advantage of her. So in their frustration, their best way of dealing with it is always to take advantage of a man, one way or the other. And as they became adult, I don't even know what to call it in the proper way, but their thoughts. That's the best way I could put it. Or a little hoish, but that's how they use their body to deal with it. So they decided they're going to meet men, have casual sex, and no string attached, and a lot of these men are married, and one of the characters married herself. So this story just went on 3 books of them meeting these men and their personal life not having any changes. Nothing is going their way, but they're sleeping with these men and not getting anything out of it. But what the way the series is written, you still want to keep reading. It's like a painful story, but you can't put the book down. You still want to read it. So I find myself, when I got to the second one, towards the end, there's this new character that's introduced that is trying to kill one of the girls, and it ended that way. So you're thinking, oh, well, let me get to the second book. So I got to the second book, and it's called Never Trust a Stranger. And in this book, that character now is more significant. You reading how he thinks of one of the girls and how he wants to kill the girl, and you hearing all of this and you anticipating that it's gonna happen now. You're like gearing up and you're reading and you're like, oh yes, and didn't happen. So then you get to the third book, and I'm like, just kill her. Get it over it. I literally was just like, can one of these characters just die? I was so frustrated, and I felt like my time was hijacked in this book. But again, Mary Monroe knows how to hijack your time, because I couldn't put the book down. No matter how much I tried, I wanted to get to the end. I wanted to know what was going to happen. I wanted to know who's going to get killed, how they're going to get themselves out of this. I wanted to know everything. I wanted to know what was going to be their consequence when their secret is revealed. I couldn't put the book down, as much as I was frustrated and disappointed in certain parts of the story. I simply couldn't put the book down. I could say she's brilliant because she snatched my time. And I didn't hate the story. I just felt like it didn't need to be a 3-book story, a series. It needed to maybe 2 books. I mean, because the last book to me was the best, of course, because the last book had more. Let's get to the point. Let's expose things. So I felt like maybe like the beginning of the first book and most of the last book, that could have been one story, and it would have been an amazing story, because there are some really fun, interesting things that happen in the story that I enjoy. However, it just didn't need to drag the 3 books. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I really am, she hijacked my time, guys. And I can't reclaim my time with the series, but that's it. I'm not gonna rant no more, because I feel like I just went from a review to a rant, but this is how I felt about the series, guys. My honest opinion. Yeah. And I gave it a 3-star. And that's because I was still entertained at certain points in the book. But it didn't need to be a 3-book series. It could just easily been a long first book. Yeah. So, anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.